Get the drift. We feature...
And that was the Hot Take Nuzlocke. Did I adequately prepare for it? No. Did I enjoy it? No. Will I do anything like this again? Probably. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. We're off to a rollicking good start already. Greetings and felicitations, assorted children of the internet. It is I, the Frenchiest Fry. I think kids still say that, right? Am I remaining relevant to the youths here?
Sure thing.
Alright, I'll take your word for it. I am joined once again by the ever-talented GaelicNox, who is responsible not only for the newest iteration of my logo, but also that phenomenal animation you just saw there.
Hello.
And for those tuning in on their channel, I am the Logician. I suppose you could call me a variety streamer of sorts. I'm still trying to figure out what labels to apply here and there. But as is the current autumnal tradition here, every Friday evening, Saturday for those of you in completely different alien time zones, I suppose, we are continuing with our Hot Shot Soul Link Nuzlocke of Pokémon Black 2 and White 2.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. Now, the primary gimmick of this Nuzlocke, for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, is that most of the general Soul Link and Nuzlocke rules apply, except every time we lose a Pokemon, I have to take a shot of hot sauce, and Gaelic has to take a shot of, well, what shots are meant for, alcohol. And more than that, because why make things even remotely easy? I honestly don't know why even bother trying to ease through life anymore.
I don't know either.
The severity of the shots depend on the type of battle we lose our Pokemon to. For example, if we lose a Pokemon to a typical wild Pokemon, that is Tier 1. For me, that means a packet of Diablo hot sauce from Taco Bell. Nothing really all that severe. What does that translate to on your end?
That translates to a melon liqueur, which, like, it still has a kick, but it's not, like, horrific.
And once again, I can't help but find a bit of irony given your recent rebranding of your Patreon.
Listen.
I'm listening.
It was unintentional, however. It do work.
Sometimes the puzzle pieces, if you're speaking English rather, just fall easily into place. Pubble Pobble, the unknown branch of Bubble Bobble. I'm sure that exists in some timeline or another. Just all sort of blends together after a while. I've just gotten used to it. Anyway, level 2 for me translates to a cup of, well, I suppose, cuplet of habanero hot sauce from a local Mexican chain around here. To protect the innocent, I will not disclose the name of this chain, only that we've yet to resort to this level for my losses, personally. Dear God, the nerves are getting to me already. Anyway, what's that translate to on your end?
Ironically, that translates to another type of melon liqueur, except this time it's a watermelon rum.
You know? Yar har fiddle-dee dee. Which explains why we're able to play these games to begin with. Anyway, the final level. I have been rotating this top level for quite some time. The first attempt we took at this was the Last Dab XXX. I decided I don't want to have more than one night's worth of the Last Dab, rather. So I've been rotating the top level each subsequent stream. The last time it was another hot sauce I will not disclose the name of, as it has unfortunate branding issues that have not aged well. But tonight's top level is the General's hot sauce, the level known as Shock and Awe. And let me just read down some of the ingredients here. American habanero peppers, distilled white vinegar, salt, garlic. Relatively simple. I'm sure delicious in moderation. Maybe not so much filling a shot glass, but... You know,
I don't think that was its intended way to be consumed, but to each their own.
I don't think any of this was intended for this degree of human consumption, but here we are, and arguably neither of us are particularly human either, are we?
I mean, one of us definitely looks more human.
I mean, once again, to each their own. In any event, I think I've done more than my fair share of stalling, but before we get started proper, I just wanted to take another moment to thank all of you who have submitted fan art thus far, and by all of you, I mean Emmett. There have been a number of pieces I've collected over the years, and I'm always looking to accumulate more. Shameless plug, yes, I am aware. But if any of you feel the need to immortalize any of these stream moments through your various art mediums, feel free to either DM them to me if you know me personally, or at me on the Bird app, as it were. So, I think now that we've gotten...
Is it the Bird app anymore? Did the bird not die?
Well, I mean, that's the reason I gave it an X for eyes on the icon on screen, isn't it?
You know, that's fair. That's very fair.
But it refused. Anyway. I think it's time we got this party back on track. So let me go ahead. Get through the cinematics here, like your typical PokeTuber. And let me just load. Boom! You didn't see anything. Emulator was
Absolutely.
Emulator.
We are blind.
Yes. Alright, so the last time we left off, we actually managed to defeat the first gym leader. The consequence of which was losing our starters, so now we are left with our last chance, as it were. On my end, this is a Lillipup for alias Emmett over here. Would you like to share with the class what you're dealing with?
Mine is a PTSD-inducing pit of, much to Griffin's chagrin.
Oh, yes. So, appropriate that upon finishing off the normal type gym leader, we have two normal types to work with. But anything is possible, especially in this Arceus Forsaken universe. So let's see what supplies we might need to stock up on. Let's see, Pokeballs.
Apparently there's a season change.
Ah, yes.
That's interesting.
Let's see. Potions. I have a decent amount of potions. Should we get any repels?
Maybe?
I think I'll buy 3, just to conserve our funds a little bit. Escape rope. I should get 1, I think. Alright. Alright. Now then.
I'm reworking out my funky controls.
Ah, yes. Take your time.
Do you know what would be hilarious? If you could just sell the X transceiver and just be like, no, I actually don't want to talk to any of you.
You know? Were it so easy. Then our good buddy Keanu would have to continue his soul search for the missing purloin on his own.
Okay.
Fuck you, Pat Rat. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck.
It's more PTSD.
It really is. Fucking Pat
You're
Rat.
just starting to take issue with anything that's mildly New York coded in terms of Pokemon at this point.
I mean, targeted, but you raise a valid point. Wait till they hear what I think of their pizza. Anyway. Hi, Bianca. Forgot to upgrade your Pokedex. Let's see. Habitat quests. Bianca deserves the world, can I just say?
Hello, Trumpet! Also, yes, absolutely. That is a baby that must be protected at all costs.
All costs. Like, I know I've said it 1,000,005,000 times before, but if by the time we get a third installment of Gen 5 and she is not the professor of the region, with like maybe Aria Juniper as a consulting party, I am going to be severely disappointed. Oh, this is where they bring in the rustling grass mechanic.
Ah.
Now this
So we could technically get a rarer encounter.
I was going to say, this brings up an ethical question. Like, do we aim specifically for rustling patches of grass and potentially get our hands on an Audino?
Maybe?
Oh, well, I forgot we battled this hiker.
You are going to have a lot less issue with this than I am. Oh, wait, no, maybe not. Never mind. Never mind. Reverse that. I thought he was going to have a rock type.
Nope, that's a fighting type. Against me, a normal type.
You got this. You got this.
Well, I mean...
It might have Force Palm?
Worst case
And
scenario...
I'm doing good, Trumpet.
Oh no, we switched to something else, and we've had a good run, but... I'm gonna try going in with a Leer. Bring it down a little bit.
Well, it has Endure.
Oh boy. So, Foresight. Now here's the thing. I
Foresight,
believe...
Endure, Quick Attack. I'm not too sure what the last one is.
Thank you for pulling up the Bulbapedia.
No, I'm going based on what it's just used.
Jesus. So, I'm relatively certain that since Dark is weak against fighting, Bite will not be all that effective.
Correct.
That leaves me with Tackle. The thing here is that Bite has a chance to make it flinch. Tackle is weak sauce. I think I should start with a Tackle.
But it has Stab.
Yeah, it does. I'll start with a Tackle to see what that does. Oh boy, Quick Attack. Well, I mean...
At this point, it either has
You
fate
know?
or counter. Dang.
Oh, well. You know, I think the last couple of streams may have led to me overestimating certain obstacles.
You know, I'm not surprised.
Now, I forget what level... I want to say 15 or 16 is when Lillipup evolves. I could be mistaken.
Hold on. Also, thank you for posture check. Sit up straight, fucker.
Ah, I should probably take care of that myself. Ugh. And then...
Just crack your fingers.
No, that was my neck.
Huh?
Oh, did you not know I could do that?
No.
Well, the more you know. Now, these
I
are
mean, my
fingers.
hips crack if I stand up, but like... Jesus. I feel like I have to join you.
You know what? I should probably have given a warning. I know that squicks certain people out, and I do apologize for that.
You know what, Trumpet? That is fair. Trumpet also loves cracking their neck. And their back, apparently.
Ah, yes. Now, I know there is a big misconception about cracking your knuckles and joints and all those things, because a lot of people think that can lead to arthritis. Turns out that is not true at all. In fact, there is a...
Yeah, it's like a build-up of air, isn't it?
Essentially, yes. See, what happens is... surprise science lesson, by the way. Our joints are filled with something called synovial fluid. And as our musculature moves around, it uses up and transfers various types of nutrients and substances. One of those being nitrogen. And over time, nitrogen bubbles will actually build up in that synovial fluid. So when you, quote-unquote, crack a joint, you are simply popping a nitrogen bubble in that synovial fluid, allowing it to move freely through your body once again. And it takes approximately 20 or so minutes for it to build back up again.
Huh.
The more you know.
Wait, I can pop my knuckles like several times in a row. What does that mean?
Well, that has to do specifically with, I believe, just the build of individual joints. Like, I can do that with my fingers. But
Yeah.
I think that is more to do with just the actual joints, like, rubbing against one another. But it's more the loud pops that you get. That's more indicative of the nitrogen being redispersed.
Okay.
Not sure if you heard that one, but that was my upper back.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm gonna beat up this child.
See, I avoided the child.
Well, you know, we have different priorities. This to me is therapy. And you know precisely why.
Oh, no. I mean, same, but like, Christ.
No god can save them now. RC showers its disapproval upon them, heathens that they be.
Also, who gave a preschooler a Pokemon? Like, who did that?
I feel it's less a case of a preschooler being given a Psyduck and more that the Psyduck adopted the child.
Okay, you know what?
Then again, I and my roommate Lorelai have come to see Psyduck in an entirely different light in recent years.
Uh-huh.
Have we not mentioned this to you before?
No.
So, the story goes, and feel free to correct me on certain details in the chat, Lorelai, but this was during one of Lorelai's earliest playthroughs. I think it may have been her first playthrough of Legends Arceus, which to date is my favorite game in the franchise. And we were around a yes, I think this still counts as the same route, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we came across a Psyduck that was sitting right next to a still developing space time rift. And it was just
no, you have told me about him.
Yes. So we were Laura was just chilling with the Psyduck, just enjoying its company. The rift eventually forms fully. Without missing a beat, the Psyduck gets up, turns around, and Leroy Jenkins himself into the rift and disappears, never to be seen again.
Listen, he had his priorities. He had his return.
This Psyduck had a plan.
Yeah.
It was prepared. And I think a year or so later when Scarlet and Violet came out, we we make our way into the actual school, Naranja/Uva Academy, and we just see this Psyduck just oddly behind the desk with this teaching staff, and we've just sort of headcanoned that's the Psyduck that yeeted itself into the future. Which makes sense
He
considering...
was coming back to visit.
Yeah, considering the plot of Scarlet and Violet, which I will not elaborate on in case you haven't played for yourselves, but it makes sense that might be where it ended up, all things considered.
Yeah. Also, what version did y'all play through? Was it Scarlet or Violet?
I believe we both started with Violet to begin with, though we also both have Scarlet.
Ah, gotcha.
Alright, so where are you taking us, Sharon? Oh. Ah, yes, the dark green grass.
Yes, the spooky grass.
Yes. Spooky. That reminds me, because you brought up earlier that you had, was it Lavender Town or, Viridian Forest that you started playing as your opening music?
Oh, Lavender Town.
Lavender
Of
Town.
course, look at me.
Yes, fair enough. But, like, I will say this, like, as simple as it is, Viridian Forest's theme is one of my favorite tracks in the original Pokemon Red and Blue/Green OST.
It's very good.
It is, and Gold and Silver and their remakes are among my favorite 2D games in the entire franchise. Am I the only one who was a little disappointed that they made the Gen 2 Viridian Forest sound cheery?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's not supposed to be cheery.
Yeah, in comparison to the ominous, spooky woods. Because that is what Viridian Forest means to me. Just like unknown territory that anything could possibly be in. And then they just gave it this sort of like smooth, happy, jazzy tune in Gen 2.
They gave it smooth jazz.
Yeah, and like don't get me wrong, the music is good, but I don't think it sort of fits with the tone trying to be conveyed for Viridian Forest. But maybe that's just me.
We get to miss an entire battle here. You wanna know why?
Did you skip the baby?
No, it's a double battle.
Oh.
There's a double battle we get to skip.
Oh. Damn. I'm just fighting the second baby right now.
Let's be fair. They're just like north of the second child.
Oh boy. So I'm fighting a level 10 Lillipup. And on the one hand, in theory, this shouldn't be an issue. But Lillipup has surprised me in the past.
In practice, however.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. I should probably give Chance a berry to hold. Just in case.
I thought you were gonna say a chance.
I mean, listen.
Give Chance a chance.
I've given it one too many already. Alright, let's see. Give to you. Holding an antidote. When did you pick up an antidote? I mean, that's incredibly useful. I will grant you that.
They should consider in the next gym.
Oh god, that's right, it's poison type.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so I think I'm facing the daycare lady.
I just finished her.
I see.
Eh.
And did you buy your dinner first?
Of course. Of course.
I mean,
I'm not a savage.
yeah, you know it's not, you don't know if it's serious or not unless you pitch in for those unlimited salad and breadsticks, you know?
I've never been to a place that does unlimited breadsticks, and it upsets me.
Yeah, and unfortunately you probably won't since Olive Garden is essentially going, if not already gone, out of business.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Yeah, same with Red Lobster since they're owned by the same company.
I've never been to either, no!
Neither have I. However, the good news is that in stores they sell the mix for Red Lobster's cheddar biscuits, so you can just make those at home.
Huh.
It has become
You
a
know,
thing.
you have less of an excuse to have not gone, seeing as it's in your country.
Well, yeah, I think the excuse is it's traditionally seen as not very good.
Yeah, but like, you gotta try.
That's entirely fair if the opportunity presents itself. The other part is it was never near where I was living at the time, because I've lived in California predominantly for most of my life, and there was never an easily accessible Olive Garden or Red Lobsters near us where we lived.
That's fair.
Ooh, takedown. You know, I think I'm good, considering there's recoil damage with takedown.
Oh dear.
So I'll just pass on takedown. Level 15.
I do not know if you can hear me, but you are a robot.
Oh, am I robot-y? I can hear you. I see. I think I have come across the skippable double battle you were talking about.
Okay, I got that sentence. Kinda.
Gosh. But yeah, I think I found the double battle we can skip.
Yeah, oh god, the transceiver.
Yeah.
Eh.
Alright,
Oh, it's our mother.
Oh, one moment. I've yet to reach the call from Mother Dearest. All right. I love your little pup very much. Oh, but are you okay? You'll be in trouble if when you encounter is weak against. Give you these. Oh, I got some great balls.
Ka-chow!
I'm still happy. Ka-chow! Alright, there's the X transceiver. I can't get over the hair. Fucking. Either of them. Like, I apologize for continuously shitting on one of your favorite designs, but this... this is like...
It's fine.
This is like a high schooler who openly cosplays as their OC, and it's every day but Halloween.
Hey, now.
You're an
Hey.
all-star.
Fucking...
Oh, look, yet another instance of absentee fathers in Pokémon. Like nearly 30 years later, and that theme is still going strong. And the one instance where we do have a dad, he's just kind of an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Gen 3, man.
Gen 3 is a ride.
It's something. Arguably the worst evil teams in the franchise, and that's counting Team Yell.
They're having a domestic, okay?
That's one way to put it. By the way, I know I've said
It's
this...
it's a marital dispute.
It really was. And like, I know I've said this a million times before, but they missed out on a golden opportunity with Team Yell. They should have been called Team Scream.
You know?
It just works better. I know that's highly subjective, but... Okay, so... I'm at the Verbank Complex. Here we can potentially get a new Mon. I will wait for you
Let's
to
do
join me.
it.
Now...
Is it... Where is it?
It's like...
Oh, here
south...
it is.
Okay, yeah, so... Before we proceed, here are the rules. We have 3 chances to catch a new Pokemon. The Pokemon we encounter must have been introduced in Gen 5. If in 3 attempts we cannot find a Gen 5 Pokemon, we have to move on to the next route. This is where some of the challenge comes in, because I know they have a fair number of Pokemon from previous generations in this area. So,
Yeah.
let's roll the dice and see what we're faced with first.
Oh.
A Pat Rat. You know?
I'm gonna get the item first.
Yeah, I got the item as well. Ah, shit. We also have Dupe's Claws, though. And I've had a Pat Rat.
Does it count if they're dead?
I think so. That's still Dupe's Claws, because we've owned a Pat Rat before. Well, I've owned a Pat Rat before. The question is, have you?
I don't think I have.
All right.
I can't remember.
Well, if you...
hold on.
I mean, if you find a Pat Rat and it doesn't have that Pokeball logo next to it, that's fair game for you.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have the Pokeball. Never mind. I was turning on all the gifts, being like, which one of you did I have?
That's fair. But, yeah, I can't catch this. So that's one try down. I have 2 more to go. Oh. I mean, I don't have this.
Hey!
And this could be exceedingly helpful. Now, will a tackle kill it?
No, they're tanky.
They are tanky, but I'm level 15. Okay, no.
I repeat.
Have you tried your second attempt yet?
Oh wait, well, I have to do the second attempt? We both have to re-roll?
Oh, I mean, did you not have a Pat Rat before?
No, I didn't. It doesn't have the Pokeball next to it.
Oh, okay, then yeah, no, that's free game for you, then.
Excellent.
My apologies.
I just caught it. I was like,
Okay,
wait.
no, you're good. And you haven't had a Pat Rat before.
Correct.
Okay.
That's my first one.
Oh, it had an Oranberry on it. Alright. Now, don't crit. Okay. Now, I think this is a good time to start chucking some balls.
And yes, Techie, that is absolutely what that is.
Alright. This is interesting. I normally don't have Audinos on my team. So this is going to be interesting. Alright, so now, for a nickname. Have you nicknamed yours yet?
No.
I feel like I've been choosing a lot of the nicknames, so I'll let you take it this time around. I think the only rule is it has to have something to do with some kind of sequel. Since we are playing Black 2 and White 2. So a Pat Rat and an Audino. Take your time.
First single movie I've ever seen went right the hell out of my head. What's that? There's not a second Ratatouille, is there? No, there's not.
No. However, Remy from Ratatouille does show up in Kingdom Hearts 3.
God damn it.
Oh.
God. Why? Why does he show up?
Because he's in a cooking minigame. No, I feel the same way about Kingdom Hearts in general. Ah, my word.
Oh god. I mean, Audino's not. I don't even know what animal Audino is meant to be.
If anything, it kind of looks like a rabbit.
Yeah.
So we have.
How about Melody from Little Mermaid 2? You know what? I'm happy with that if you are.
You know, I'm down for that. Melody?
Hell yeah. Thank you, Law.
Hell yeah. Much appreciated, Lore. Alright. Melody. Now, I'm going back to the fucking Pokemon Center because I am not taking any chances. God damn it.
You know what? Tiki says Audino is supposed to be an Audino, and you know what? I can't argue with you.
That's not inaccurate. Alright, so now oh gosh, the audio. Every time I click away. But I'm gonna go ahead and get the appropriate sprite for this. Yes, apologies once again for the creepypasta quality of the music all of a sudden. Technical limitations being what they are.
And I need to heal my mom. Meow.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Probably advisable. Oh dear.
You glitched out for a second there.
Oh,
I could
fun.
tell that you'd opened up the gifts page.
Ah, yes. File download. Okay. And now...
Ma'am, you are blocking the way.
So now we have Chance and Melody.
They're just baby.
They are, in fact, baby.
Okay, so that's where the gym is. Oh, I found an antidote in a rubbish bin. That's nice.
Excellent. There, let me just... Alright. Yeah, let me just save. Alright.
You know, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Now, I think... Oh! I've just remembered we could probably also get a additional encounter once we reach the sewers.
Oh!
I'm trying to remember where the sewer access point is. Ah, here we are. Oh, wait, this is...
Oh!
a silk scarf. That'll come in very handy. Because I believe...
Oh shit.
You okay?
Yeah, I ran south and ran straight into a battle.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I believe, unless I'm sorely mistaken, Silk Scarf boosts normal type moves, correct?
Yes, yes.
Alright. Alright, so let me... Now, should I give this to Chance or Melody?
Exactly, Tiki. If anything, I think it should boost the power of bug-type moves because of how Silk is made. But anyway.
I think I'll give it to Chance, since Chance is still working with Tackle. And I'll go ahead and give that berry to Melody.
Oh.
And I think I need to start leveling Melody up.
Please don't talk to me, I don't want to fight you.
Oh, I just realized
Oh, I
that
got Thief!
the power plant, I think, is technically another place we could get an encounter, because it's technically a different area. I think?
Oh, true.
Because, like, it transitions to a different map, And it doesn't have, like, a different... Because you have
A new
Burbank City,
title.
and then you have Burbank Complex. And then if you go far south enough, it transitions, but doesn't change the name. So does this still count as the Burbank Complex?
I'd count it as a new area.
Yeah, I mean, it changed the map. I'll say that counts.
Yeah.
We can start building up again. I might even see if chat has anything to say about it. The Logician traveled to the Distortion Zone. You know, I don't think I'm quite ready to encounter Giratina just yet.
But hey, baby.
And I think I've had more than enough instances of facing my literal inner demons. I'll tell you all the story another time, but for now... Let's see. So, 3 attempts. That's a Growlithe, so no.
That would have been a cool encounter if you could take it.
It would.
Because they baby.
They do, in fact, be baby. Where are you, by the way?
Oh, I went south-south. Like, I fought the person down at the very bottom.
Okay.
Right, here's my first roll.
Ah.
Can't get him.
Yeah. And my second roll was a coughing, so also no. And I'll wait for you to catch up. I do apologize for starting without you.
Oh, kid, let me free!
Oh,
You scare me!
Gosh. Elekid is always one of those interesting baby Pokemon to me. Because I think that was when Pokemon was really started to have a shift in aesthetic from, like, purely just, you know, this is an animal, but for a few details tweaked here and there, to, like, okay, here's an animal, but also it's not really an animal, but also let's add some inorganic elements. I mean, I say that, but then again, Voltorb and Magnemite.
Yeah. Also, this is my second roll, so can't
Alright.
grab that because that stoops.
Alright, and so third time's a charm. That's a Magnemite. Okay.
Aww.
Well,
And mine's a coughing, so
Yeah.
it's a fail on both our ends.
well. So again, like, now
It's
you're
fine.
starting to get an idea of how complicated this rule makes things for us building our teams.
Yeah.
Now, the question is, do I want to switch train? I feel like I would like to switch train Melody, but not necessarily here, given the levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm facing little Timmy here. Alright, a Pokemon battle, let's begin! I hate that every child I've given that voice to is just like Sonic. But like off-brand Sonic. Like great value Sonic. Alright.
They're ASAP, they're assigned Sonic at birth.
Yeah. You know? Government assigned Sonic. I'll stop talking about Sonic now, I apologize.
No, you're Gucci. I'm fine talking about it.
Gosh. Alright, so let's get in. Tackle. Oh, damn. Alright.
Oh shit, he packing heat!
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is New York, so that goes without saying. Alright, going back to the Pokemon Center. Because little Timmy's guard dog was a bit too much for me.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah, bye-bye. I will say, like, for all the gripes I have about Black 2 and White 2, one thing I appreciate that they did was not only to have you start in a completely different starter town, but also just add more towns and areas in general to the Unovan map, which had never been really done before. Even in, like, Gold and Silver, they didn't really add too terribly much to Kanto. And I think them, like, taking a chance to flesh things out with this iteration of the region as a sequel, it really sort of helps with the overall world building, because world building is one of the things I love more than anything else about Pokemon. Just seeing how these different parts of the world interact and interact with and relate to one another.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Also, our level cap for this next gym is 18.
18? Okay, good to
I
know.
just had to check that because Chance was at level 16. I'm like, that
Yeah.
feels high.
No, thank you for reminding me. Chance is level 15 for me. And I need to start doing some things to get Melody caught up. So I think I'm gonna start some switch training for Melody. Because Melody is beefy, so I don't think I have to worry too much about a random crit taking out Melody while doing switch training.
No, I'm doing a very specific type of training with my child, and that is Ordino Genocide.
You know? Fair enough. I should actually probably focus on that. What am I doing? I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna...
Fair.
Yeah, because I keep forgetting that's one of the biggest things I've praised about Gen 5 in general is like the Audino training. Let me just find some shaking grass. There it is. I do love the variant on the wild encounter theme with Audino.
Oh, yeah. Also, yes, Law. They give lots of XP.
Yes, they're essentially designed for grinding, specifically.
Yeah.
So, like, when you're in a place before you have experience share, Audino are the Pokemon to seek out. And thankfully they make themselves readily evident in the grass. So you can easily
All
seek
this
them
grist
out.
for the mill, yes.
Yes. Also, you can tell that, like, this was a Pokemon that, if it were introduced in Gen 6, would absolutely have been Fairy type.
Oh, yeah. The fact that they didn't retype it upsets me.
Well, I think actually it gains a Fairy type when it goes Mega, doesn't it?
I don't think so.
I could be
I
mistaken.
think it stays normal.
It's also entirely possible, so I could be wrong about that. Alright, so Chance is 16. Melody's 11.
Oh, it does? Okay, mubby.
Alright, so Chance is evolving. On my end.
Yay!
Alright, so its base stats are gonna be, hopefully protecting it a bit.
Hmm.
Woof. I still love that video so much.
It's a good baby.
Do you know which video I'm talking about specifically?
Absolutely no idea.
So there's this video of, like, I think the bulk of the video was, like, the family had just had, like, a newborn baby and they brought it home and they were showing it to their husky. And Huskies have very interesting vocalizations. And the doorbell starts ringing in the background, and they're worried that this is going to start the dog, like, barking and scaring the baby. So they go, "Oh no, don't woof." And the dog looks directly into the camera and goes, "Woof." Like, it enunciates.
Okay, I have seen that video and I love it. But
it
Griffin,
enunciates woof. It's one of those things that just gives me immense joy when it comes to that particular dog breed.
Griffin,
Yes.
Griffin, I love you. Please look at my stream.
Oh dear. Okay, well.
It got 5 in a row with double slap, and one of them was a crit.
So who are we putting on the chopping block?
Melody.
You know? Easy come, easy go. Okay. I'll wait for you to finish this battle, just to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
The good news is that this is a wild Pokemon, so we only have to do a level 1 shot.
Yay.
The bad news is that we are now back to a single member party.
Yep. I thought it's just an Ordino. I won't switch train. It's just an Ordino. It's fine.
Well, lesson learned.
Uh-huh.
Let me just, fucking...
Pour in my shot. Pour in my shot. Na, 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 na.
In the arms of Ordino. Alright. Well, I've got mine ready. Let me know when you're ready on your end.
Yep. Got mine ready.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
The sound effects that came with yours, though.
Hello and welcome to Eternal Suffering ASMR. Well then. I suppose this is a twofer because I was coming to the Pokemon Center anyway. You know.
Goodbye, Melody.
Melody, you were quite literally short-lived. Much like the reception to the movie you got your namesake from.
Oof.
If it's any consolation, you wouldn't have really been all that viable competitively until the next generation. Goodbye, Melody. Well, that's one less thing to worry about in some regards. Excessively more in others.
Sorry.
It's okay. It is okay. You did warn me ahead of time that this was a recurring trend.
I did. Yeah.
I understood the stipulations of this contract, and I made them nonetheless.
You know the rules, and so do I.
I still can't get over that they fucking took Never Gonna Give You Up Down from YouTube.
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't hear about that? No, it got taken down.
No.
So no one can
Why?
rickroll with the genuine video ever again.
Why?
Your guess is as good as mine. We don't know the rules because they keep changing them.
You know, that's fair.
Right. So, to the sewers?
Jim? Sewers. Yeah, how do we get to the sewers?
Good question. I think...
I think we have to do the gym first.
No, I don't think we can do the gym first. I think there's, like, specifically something we have to do prior, because like it's one of those instances where I think, I mean, I could be mistaken on that front.
Hold on, let me go talk to the gym dude, because he'll tell me. Not only will he give me a fresh water, he'll tell me if we're meant to be here yet.
Does he give us fresh water?
Oh.
Let's see here.
Practice inside, but please feel free to challenge all of them. You need to stay hydrated. Here you go.
Okay. There we go. Fresh water. I do think we should build up, because I'm fairly certain we could reach the sewer first. Like, unless I'm missing something.
Let's have an explore. Let's see if we can work this out.
Yeah. I mean, better to weigh our options than to just go in guns blazing.
Raw dog it, as the kids say.
Exactly.
Oh, well, there's a cut tree that we can't get through.
Yeah. Like, I could have sworn there was some way. Get down there. Hint metal riddles, you can collect more of them, fine. Let's see, is there any... Wait, is this... Oh, is this the way? Ah, dang. Because I really don't think we are prepared quite yet. Because I know there is some way to get to the sewers, unless I'm thinking of a completely different town. In fact, let me just quickly look up. So, Verbank Sewers.
Oops.
Oh, I'm thinking of Castelia, because Castelia City has the sewers.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking of.
So...
That was entirely on
we
me.
just go in.
I think we have literally no
What
other
level's
option.
your chance?
Not 18. I should rectify that.
Yeah, my chance is level 17. I'm gonna get to 18 because it doesn't matter. Once we start the gym challenge, it's fine.
Exactly. I think that is what we decided on. I'm gonna take on some gym trainers in the power plant area here.
I'm taking out a single Ordino. That will be my grinding.
I mean, that
Carefully. Carefully taking out a single
I was going to
Ordino.
say, fair as fuck. And thankfully, I've got that silk scarf, which should hopefully give me a fair bit of leeway. Alright, little Timmy 2.0, what have you got for me? So you can impress Roxy. I mean,
I
here's
think
the
I
thing.
evolve at level 18.
You know, that would be incredibly useful.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, Timmy, unless you're a skater boy, I think you might be SOL and JWF. For those of you playing the home game,
I have a little full scorpion.
that's
on
shit
me,
out of luck
baby.
and jolly well fucked.
I discovered recently we have false scorpions in New Zealand, and they're so little and they're so cute. They're like the size of like tiny little spiders.
That sounds about right. These, I'm just picturing like sand flea sized scorpions just chilling around New Zealand.
Kinda. They also don't have tails.
Interesting.
You gonna evolve chance? Nope.
Are you up to 18?
Well, yep. Immediately running my ass into the into the Poké Center. Fuck this shit.
Again, better safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I'm facing the last with the Woobat. And I have a dark type move, so hopefully with a Leer, you should present little genuine issue for me. 17. All right.
Wait, what level does Pidove evolve? Hold on.
That's a good question.
Level 21.
You know?
Oh, unless I get real lucky, they ain't evolving for this bitch.
Ah, my word.
Wait, what's the XP looking like? Okay, it's not too bad.
I don't trust you, so... Am scraying. Ah, Magby!
A baby!
We would not have been able to catch you either.
No.
I'm sorry, the entire top half of your head looks like a tumor. I always find it hilarious, by the way, because I know it's like, it can be easily interpreted as like just a little small flame, but I love that like the belly shape it has looks like a drop of water, and as a child that always confused me.
Yes.
Again,
I do like how they actually gave Roxy a voice, unlike poor fuck, what's his name from Sword and Shield?
that's right. Yeah, I forgot. She's the one singing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. You know, the funny thing is, with us being limited to a single Mon, we're kind of playing into the tactic of most 10-year-olds who started playing Pokemon, which was have your starter leveled the fuck up to fuck you levels of advantage and just sweep.
Except unlike a 10-year-old, we have a level cap.
We have a level cap, and also, poison types suck.
Yeah.
I say this as someone who
Yeah.
loves the poison type. I'm saying it sucks because I think, well, I think we can buy antidotes. I know I have at least one, so we're gonna want to stock
Yeah,
up.
and you have Petra Berries.
We do have Pecha Berries, you're right. Well,
Yeah,
at least,
so please give your child a Petra Berry.
yeah. Gosh. You know, I keep having to resist the urge to say we're not taking any chances because of my unique choice in naming. We're just going to be irreversible punsters moving forward. Really hope coughing doesn't know explosion or self-destruct. Chance is poisoned.
Can't.
Go ahead and finish you off.
Run.
I mean, that's just it. Like, I need to use antidote first, otherwise it will get hurt every step I take.
No, not in black and white too.
Are you sure?
Yes, because I was poisoned before.
Oh. Alright. Is this the generation where they changed that?
I think so.
Let me check. No, you're right. Yeah, because I thought they changed that much later on.
Yeah, I thought so as well, but evidently not.
I mean, that's something I think that always bothered me about the poison status affliction in particular. how, like, on the one hand, I get it. Moving around, the poison's gonna get worse. But it was literally the only type of affliction that did that. It didn't do that with burn, which, while not strictly speaking the same thing, would at least make sense. So I'm going to buy... Let's see, how many antidotes can I afford currently? 35? I'm going to buy 8 to bring me up to 10. Do I have Pecha berries?
You should do.
I do have 3 Pecha berries. Now, the thing is... Right. On the one hand, I could give this to Chance, but it's also currently holding the Silk Scarf, and I'm wondering if I want to keep that on him for now.
That's honest.
Yeah. Alright, so I have 1 more level to gain. I appreciate you being patient with me as I bring Chance up to standards with your Chance.
You're okay.
Alright.
It is harder to grind evolved Pokemon. I got you.
Alright. You know, I guess this sort of brings up a question for any of you watching. Oh, take it out, 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 take it out. Okay, fuck. Okay. So,
Just a little bit of stress.
for all of you. Avoiding Magnemites from now on. What was an aspect of a game you very much loved as a child that always made you froth at the bits with anger? Like, whether it's like a particular boss that, you know, just otherwise made an otherwise fantastic game from your childhood, just like that one hiccup you always wanted to go through. Whether it's like maybe the water temple from literally any game with a water temple, or just anything along those lines.
One word, Whitney.
You know? Fair enough.
Also, while you're grinding, I'm going to very quickly BRB. I will be back
Alright.
momentarily.
Sounds good. Oh. Alright, well. If I get killed by a fucking pit of... Oh, and it is away. I mean, it'll be poetic, but I can't imagine I'll ever live that down. Alright, let me just take a moment to check in with y'all. Let's see. The barrel puzzle in the Colosseum and Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, no, I do have not-so-fond memories of that myself. The world ends with you, taboo noise. Got over it. I'm glad you were able to, Zach. Yeah. Whitney, I've seen a lot of historical revisionism as of late, with Whitney in particular, where there's a number of people looking back going like, you know, I don't know what people are talking about. Whitney wasn't so bad. But a lot of these people are looking at this from the angle of not having played with over-leveled starters, or people who might have been playing a challenge run. And here's the thing, just because something wasn't circumstantially challenging for you does not detract from the challenge others faced. It's like that situation where, I don't know, people will eat at a restaurant and go like, well, I'll see what everyone's like hyping this place up for. This is just kind of mid. It's like, let people enjoy what they want. Let people express frustrations of what they want. Your experiences are not universal. And believe you me, I understand how rich that is coming from me. The irony is not lost on me. Ah, my word. Anyway. Let me me just double check. How are you doing? You need to get healed because I don't give a shit. I suppose it takes quicker to heal up with only one Pokemon, so hey, blessing in disguise. Thought occurs to me that I might have to address with Emmett when they get back. Because here's the thing. We've decided, fuck you. I have, in fact, decided, fuck you. What are you? I don't care to hear your answer. Because we've decided with the level cap, it's acceptable to go in with Pokemon at the level of said level cap. This is assuming we go in and sweep in one sitting. This is not taking into account that we most certainly will probably come back out and heal our Pokemon in between trainers. So I will have to discuss that with Emmett once they get back. It was 2 years ago. A bunch of people who identify themselves as Team Plasma tried to control Unova under the hero... Sorry. Under the hero who was with the legendary black Pokemon Zekrom. You know, I can imagine a lot of difficulties coming up when you swallow your own dentures. Yeah, just figured I'd go into world building mode there with the actually plot relevant dialogue option. Ah, my word. Be like if you had to change fighters every few seconds in a fighting game. Characters. Hello, show! Thank you for joining us. It's nice to see you. We're just taking a brief break, waiting for Emmett to come back. I just realized I need to update the death counter on this. So, what you missed. We gained one Pokemon, as you can see by the silhouette there. I'll let you hazard a guess as to what happened to that one Pokemon based on the color of said silhouette. Listening to Muse while watching, that is absolutely valid. Now let me see here. Tap to you. There we are. Need to keep the tally accurate. Yes, F in the chat, as the children say. Ah, my word. But yes, I had an Audino, and I was excited about the prospect of raising an Audino. Unfortunately, in raising their equivalent, which was a Patrat, ironically enough, Emmett lost their Patrat to a wild Audino. And thus the circle is complete. But hey, we've overcome seemingly impossible odds previously. Who's to say we can't do it again? But yes, this is... You know, I have to give respect. I have to give respect for that pun. Well played. Well played, Joe. I can only chalk that up, that criterion quality of punmanship to the cybernetic enhancements you're dealing with. Audino, City of the Bit. Achieved peak comedy. Yes, but from what peak? Ah, my word. I feel like a failed stand-up comedian right now. Audinosity. Not city, like... Oh, okay. Fair enough. Ah, my word. I ruined your joke. I have a tendency of doing that. Ruining most things, including humor. Suppose it is part and parcel with my evident lot in life. Or as many lives as I will be allotted, apparently. Oh, yes, of course. Me, however, I can't be so assuredly certain, given my knack for self-deprecating humor, such as it is. But I digress. As you can confirm, considering you've known me for the better part of 20 years, I would certainly hope so, Silver. Ah, my word. One of these days I should probably update the chat box so it's more reflective of current comments. Might be worth investing in off-stream at some point. But yes. So how about the local sports team? I really liked it when they hit the home run. Hello, Cloudy. Welcome. Emmett has briefly stepped away to take care of matters. To catch you up, as you can see from my screen, I caught an Audino. That Audino was linked with a Pat Rat that Emmett caught. Emmett then lost that Pat Rat to another Audino. And now we are here. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, no, that absolutely tracks. I do hope your stream went well, by the way. I'm sorry I wasn't able to make it there myself. Ah, my word. Good, I'm glad to hear it. Yes, one of these days I'll have to join you for another one of those particular endeavors. It's been a veritable hot minute, as the children say. You know, while we are still waiting here, I might as well bring us back to this screen, if only for the time being.
How could you?
Literally, are you serious?
I just got in.
Documented.
Also, thank you for the raid, hun.
Documented. You all saw this. The moment I clicked the just talk screen. You can't write this shit. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Ah, my word. Anyway. Oh yes, I wanted to bring something up with you, Emmett.
Oh no.
Because we agreed that it is acceptable to enter the gym at the level cap and then proceed from there with the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
This is not taking into account the fact that we will probably have to go in and out of the gym to repeatedly heal our Pokemon.
Yeah, that's fine, because that counts as starting the gym challenge, so like...
Are you sure?
That's fine. Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to check with you before I level my chance all the way up to 18.
Okay.
By the way, I unfortunately found myself in a bit of a pickle the moment you left from a wild Pidove, which, if I had lost chance, that would have been quite poetic. Also, Sho is with us in the chat.
Sorry, I just took a massive drink. Hi, Sho!
Yeah. And not a single fuck was given.
No fuck.
Yes. Alright.
Hello.
I'm sorry, tumor baby.
I believe in you.
We're going to have to operate. Never let me say those words in conjunction with one another ever again. Put that on a shirt. Oh, God. Oh, this is not completely obnoxious.
You know, really couldn't stop him, even if we wanted to.
Yep.
Also, I'm wondering how sick of this beat my chat's getting.
It's fine. It's fine.
Hello, Salsa. How's it going?
Greetings and felicitations.
I generated and spent a whole while looking for. Ooh, nice.
Interesting. Alright, so just one more encounter, and I should be ready. I say that with heavy quotes. Ready for the gym.
You know what would have made your grind a lot quicker?
Mm-hmm.
Ordinos.
You know, it would have. Although I think we can both agree that Audinos are not exactly on our side this evening.
No, they're not. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Carry on.
We can no longer rely on the old guard, as it were.
Oh, so you know what, Salsa? That is very fair, and I feel that I am on my on season, as it were, and it's hell. Also, just found a half-full beer of glass on the shelf at work. You know?
You know. Alright, healing up.
It's like Mousehold with their, oh, what's it called? Population Bomb, I think, is the
That's
move.
right, that is the name
And
of the
it hits, like,
move.
an obscene amount of times.
Yeah. Alright, so I am going to save. And I think I've got a
Save
decent
state.
number of antidotes. And
We got this.
potions. Well,
I think we have to take out her, like, band members before we can fight her.
we do, that is correct.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead. You know, once again, this brings me back to my own days in the music industry, as it were. Oh, shit.
In and out and in and out.
It goes on and on and on and on. Ah, alright.
Drummer Man has a level 14 Grimer.
You know?
Oh boy, here we go.
Yep, no going back now.
Oh, and it has Disable. Charming.
Oh, fun! Well, I'm gonna start with Leer, so hopefully it won't be able to disable an actually damaging move. Alright, so use Pound instead. Alright, so Tackle. Okay. So far, so good. Alright, Grimer's gone. Coughing.
I am very thankful I gave my child work up.
That's good.
And Roost.
Yeah, no, Roost would be very handy for me right now. Assurance.
Chance is no longer disabled. Let's get that sweet, sweet stab.
Excellent. Alright, the coughing's
Oh,
down.
hell yeah, and I got a crit.
Nice. Did we
Hey.
finish them both at the exact same time?
Oh, absolutely.
Alright. So, do we want to head back to the center just to be safe?
Yes.
All right, yeah. Sorry to
Like, sincerely, fuck that.
yeah, sorry to beat and run, Nikki, but you know how it is.
Oh, thank you for treat time and sip sip. Let me
Excellent.
just summon my child.
Yes.
Gusty. Oh, you want a snack? Oh my goodness.
But
Can you sit?
yes, for those of you not in the know, I was actually a professional musician for about 7 years back when I was still living in California. And I remember playing a number of relatively dingy-looking places over the years. We were a classic rock cover band. We played the local casino circuit, which fun fact about that, for when you were on indigenous land, specifically in the casinos, there are no anti-smoking laws in the casino bars.
No.
So that was something I had to deal with as a singer.
Huh.
Yeah,
Also, thank you for sip sip and pasta chick. I was in fact shrimping.
you know,
Shrimp.
as much as I love shrimp, probably not the best thing for
Oh. Sweet
Our
chili
upper
shrimp have
lumbar.
my entire heart.
oh yes. I do love me a good honey walnut shrimp.
Oh, I've never had that before, but that sounds really nice.
We will have to change that once you are over here. Alright, so let me know when you're ready.
We are possibly going to gain a lot of weight when I'm over in America.
Oh, undoubtedly so. Given the the corn oil and red dye number 40 that's prolific in
Let's do
everything.
this.
Absolutely. You ready to take out the bassist?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, she's cute.
She is. She kind of reminds me of like a hex girl in training.
You're not wrong.
Venipede? I do love this line.
So do I, and especially so does Cloudy.
Oh, yes.
Tough.
Screech. Ah, my word.
One shot.
Apparently, season 3 of that is not too terribly far into the future, by the way.
Of what?
One Punch Man.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. You know, I probably should have specified the rest of that thought. Just assumed that you would be familiar with what I was referencing given the meme, but you know what? That's not generally how open communication works.
My brain is not necessarily wired, so like
Again, neuroplasticity is kind of fucked that way.
Yeah.
Alright, so now my chance is level 19.
And mine is level something.
Yeah. Back to the Pokemon Center.
Oh, absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
also level 19.
Excellent. Okay, I'm sorry, but I heard the guitar from Roxy there, and it's like do 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 do, and it was just reminding me specific of like, do you remember in Godzilla vs. Gigan where they had that big musical number where Godzilla and Anguirus are swimming back into the ocean?
Yes, yes.
I just got flashbacks of that because I had the similar like do 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 do. We're fucking nerds.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
We need to have a Godzilla movie night at some point, I feel.
Please. Also, I love the fact that they just start removing the elements of the music
Yeah.
as you defeat the trainers.
Wait,
Like
wait,
it's such a nice touch.
It is, and it's actually kind of hilarious considering it sort of thematically works in relation to Black 1 and White 1, considering the first major town you come across outside the starter town, you can go into a building and have people add instrumentation to the city theme.
Exactly.
And so this is
So
sort
you
of
ready?
like the other side of that. But yeah, let's break this girl's hopes and dreams.
Oh. She's feeling violent.
I can't
I
imagine
love her
why.
design so much.
Oh yeah, no, like don't get me wrong, like I have gripes with like the gym leaders they changed around, I do enjoy Roxy as a character and as a design. Alright. So first up is the level 16 coughing.
I'm gonna try one more, and then I'll start attacking.
Coughing down.
Hey, and that was a one-shot.
Nice. Alright, now Whirlipede. Let's get an Aleer. Pursuit. Alright. Well, thankfully I can't switch
We
out
live
to
on
anything.
2 and one-shot it! Holy shit.
You motherfucker. It used Protect.
Oof.
Ah, Poison Point. Well, let me see if I can't... I don't think it can hurt me with another basic move. That Poison has been worried.
It has been a shock which doubles in power if you're poisoned. Be careful.
You know what? I should? Probably.
Please.
Yeah. Gonna use Antidote.
It is completely silent in here, and I hate it. Oh, now there's music.
It wasted it on Protect. Okay. I'm going to try another Tackle.
Ooh.
It's really going hard on the Protect. Oh, it's got 1 pixel of Venoshock. Okay, yeah, no, it's a good thing I healed myself up with that. Tackle.
Yeah.
You bitch. Well, I know what I'm doing. I should have... I'm trying to remember, which heals more, fresh water or potion?
Fresh water. Fresh water heals 50, potion heals 20.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, now. Let's get a tackle. One. Once again, down to the single pixel. Alright,
Also, that is so cool, Salsa.
okay.
Oh, thank
Down they
God.
go.
We did it.
Okay.
We did it.
Chances at level 20. Work up.
Oh,
Ooh. You know, I'm trying to remember.
oh, my chance is also level 20.
Nice. Remind me, what does work up just raises base attack, correct?
Attack and special attack.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting rid of Odor Sleuth then.
Yeah, I actually taught my chance. Whatchamacallit? Workout specifically for this gym.
Excellent. Okay. Okay, I love that. Just like what are you doing losing Roxy? That is very Guzma core. Guzma,
Yes.
what's wrong with you? I hate that.
I need to draw out of them now.
Yes. But like every time I think of Guzma, because like I think of years ago where I saw a highlight reel of Sun and Moon from Shenpai, and Shen had on one of her friends who gave Guzma a sort of like Boston Scout voice. Like, a hated boss that beats you down and beats you down. Big bad Guzma is here. And I haven't been able to get that out of my head.
I love that though.
Yes.
I can't believe we did the second gym.
I'm legitimately shocked. Veno-shocked, we could say, that we made it this far.
But Tisk.
Oh, my
It was the
word.
threat of us potentially doing a different game that it was like, no.
Yeah, hey, we got Venoshock, too. Unfortunately, we don't have anything that can learn that yet.
Yeah, also, Law, you see it as well? Please tell me you see it as well.
Are you referring specifically to the badge?
Uh-huh.
You know, I wasn't going to comment on it because it was given to us by a child, but... you know? Yeah.
Who designed her badge?
Yeah. I mean, hopefully not her father. Gosh. Anyway,
Oh, Lord.
back to the Pokemon Center. Oh.
Nope.
Apparently Bizarro
Get
Ronald
intercepted.
McDonald's. Something special up there. Pokestar. Oh, God. Do we...
Yep.
I guess we're going to the casting couch.
Womp womp.
You know that...
Centipede badge, you know what? That's a much better take.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm glad I was not alone in seeing what I saw in there, and I'm happy we all universally agreed that it was not what we saw.
Have I ever told you about one of my IRL friends that I only ever really see at conventions, and he just mysteriously hands me biltong and then disappears again?
I'm sorry, he handed you what now?
Biltong, it's like a type of jerky.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
That would be techie.
I mean, you know
That
what?
would be the specific person now in your chat.
Oh, hello. I mean, I will say this. I can think of significantly worse things to hand out at a convention than jerky.
Yeah.
Gone are the days of yaoi paddles and
Oh, gosh.
other such early aughts paraphernalia.
Stares at that one specific bear.
We don't talk about that bear.
No. So I realized I forgot to turn my children off. My bad. Alright,
You know, if
off
only
to Pokestar.
If only it were that easy.
Heh.
Just turn the children off, and they'll stop crying.
No fairy for you.
Now, where is Pokestar Studios in relation to this town?
Up.
You know, fair enough.
It's not north, it's just up. What do you want, dude? Okay, cool. You have nothing
gosh.
of use to give me.
I mean, you can
Oh,
tell he's a
no.
big shot because of his hairline.
Exactly. Hello, Pasea!
Hello, Pasea! Welcome! So, we miraculously, with a single Pokemon, managed to beat the second gym, which was Poison type. We're both dealing with normal types. It's a whole thing.
We're being dragged against our will. Also, I just realized that the little star as you enter, like just there, is a Darumaka.
You know? It's fitting.
Oh, for goodness sake. Let me just...
Yes.
Ban.
My word.
How about we take a look inside? I don't have a
I was
choice!
going to say, your captive audience here. Ah, yes. If it isn't the scout himself. No, that was Guzma. You're a little late to the party there, Pops.
Oh god, now we're being dragged along by the fucking captain.
You know? Yeah, you know, sir, with all due respect, I'm not entirely certain I'm all that particularly interested in seeing the debut of your snuff film. I'm neurodivergent and also a minor. Oh, gosh. Bryson Man. A place of never-ending smiles. Everyone's ideal place to play, the amusement park. However... Riolu Man! That's the entire story. I do find it interesting that Bryson, outside of being a martial artist, is also just like an action hero thing. I'm wondering if this is them trying to reference people like, you know, Jet Li or Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee or others who are like just incredibly skilled martial artists in real life, but they are also predominantly known but for their film work.
Yeah.
Because, like, the other part is, like, this is clearly taking a lot of inspiration from, like, tokusatsu series, like Kamen Rider and, you know, Super Sentai and the like. Which, don't get me wrong, is absolutely my bread and butter, and was growing up.
The people in the audience falling asleep.
Just nonplussed. Like, oh yeah, this
Jesus.
is, what is this, Ricky 27 now? Did you ever see Ricky-O, the story of Ricky?
I don't think so.
I've never seen the entire film myself, but I've seen the ending. And you may have seen this clip floating around the internet at some point. But it's just him, like, running up with a flaming fist to a big concrete wall and then punching it and then turning around. You're all free now! And just... walking off into the camera while people cheer behind him. Bryson Man, Bryson Man.
Does whatever a Bryson man can.
Yes. Like, juxtapose what the Union can.
Oh, or he's gonna get chewed out by his daughter. Oh no, we're getting dragged over here now.
You know?
Uh.
See, like, if Pokemon stories were predominantly like this, I could understand where the Poketubers are coming from about too much plot or too much dialogue. But this is one of those exceptions with a game I don't particularly care for.
Yeah.
And, like, these aren't even main characters. This is an optional side thing. Like, at least with, like, Bianca's story and in Alyssa's cities, like, it's Bianca showing you around, and we've grown attached to Bianca by that point. We don't know who Bizarro Ronald here is, or what his whole deal is.
I leave. No,
Have I mentioned that I am fond of the characters of Charon and Bianca?
They're good babies.
They are, in fact.
Also, we cannot leave unless we do a thing.
Oh, God.
Fucking...
Oh, there's Bryson.
You are getting all the bots.
Oh, you know?
I got you.
I appreciate it. See, this is why I brought on a coven of witches to help me with this ongoing curse.
Hello, Bryson.
Let's...
With the man standing by the door.
Rip off the band-aid, as it were.
Oh. Rental Pokemon. I don't... Wait! Too late.
I mean, you know what? Screw it. It'll just be interesting to see other Pokemon in my party. I'm fine with using the rentals.
Yeah. It means we don't have to risk our mons for fucking bullshit.
Yeah. You know, it's one of those things that isn't ever particularly elaborated on. Just like, what is the daily life of a rental Pokemon like? Like, are they specifically trained like, you know, police dogs? Do they live particularly, like, strict lives when it comes to, like, their rearing and stuff?
Maybe.
I would love to see, like, because I know they made that stop motion series about, you know, like, Pokemon that work at a hotel. I would love to see something similar, like, to that effect with, like, rental Pokemon. And see, like, some sort of world-building context for the likes of, like, I don't know, Pokemon Stadium, or, like, instances like that, where a trainer might still be learning, but is able to use Rentalmon.
Yeah. That would be ideal.
Yeah, like something along the same vein as, I don't know, like Paldean Winds or Hisuian Snow, which were phenomenal short series.
Oh, yeah. Sure, let's release it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, I can't save, but you know, I can do this. Shh, shh, shh. Like our nondescript parental unit works at Nintendo. Shh. All right, so let's go see this movie.
Oh, wait.
Oh wait,
Why can't we?
Is the theater? Oh, I think the theater's upstairs. I think.
Or did we not manage to release it?
I thought we had finished it.
Do we have to reshoot it?
Oh my god. We might just have to redo it.
We did not read the text and we were punished.
This is why I keep stressing. I myself am not immune, but I keep needing to stress. Pokemon fans don't know how to read, and they need to learn.
Hee, we're illiterate.
See, I knew when I started getting into streaming that this would be the end result. I would become the very monster I sought to destroy, and here we are.
Suffer.
Yes. I've been doing that plenty. On my own terms.
I absolutely will not read the text, you know what, Pasea? I feel that.
Well,
I feel that real hard.
I mean, in their case, Pusey is a literal goblin, so they at least have the excuse.
Yeah. Yeah. And scene! Now let's not fuck up.
Yeah, one moment, I'm still taking care of the Volibee. One Ice Punch should do it. There we are. Hero's Journey.
Oh.
Did you do it again?
Oh. I've worked out why we can't release it.
Oh?
Because you have to be able to save the game.
You know?
We've soft locked ourselves.
You know? You know. There comes a time in every trainer's life when they're faced with a seemingly insurmountable obstacle. And sometimes the obstacle is correct. And of course, me clicking away from the game and giving this creepypasta-ass music is so much more meaningful now.
Why can't you save? Because it's already a save file and it
Yeah.
won't let me save over. You have to go back to the title screen.
Mhm. You know, I think
I might be able to save it. Hold on. Let me look up something really quick.
by all means. I mean, we've already accomplished more in this one stream than I initially thought we would. Ah, my boy. My boy. My brain is becoming YouTube poop. This...
Why a videos game? Yes.
Why are, in fact, videos game?
Oh god, what
The
was the
rumor
thing
coming
that I
out
used
does
to use?
Bruno Mars is gay. All your base art belong to us. You know, I might as well start talking in elite speak at this point, because I think it'll be about as productive as anything else I can attempt on my end. Ah, my word.
PK Hex, that's what it's called.
Ah, my word.
Download this file.
While I'm here, I should probably dispose of Melody's silhouette. Don't think she's going to be able to find true peace otherwise. I should also probably update Chance's art. Ah, my word.
Okay, and then... No. Yes. Okay. I'll see you later, shut up. And then go Pokemon. Chance summary. File, save state, this one. And then it should be...
Did I download the wrong? I think I did. There we go.
Dun. And is that a usable file on this?
Ah, my word.
File.
I mean, we can just say
Hold
no
on.
to saving, can't we?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work if we say no?
Uh-huh.
Ah.
That's why I'm trying to find a way around it.
My gosh.
How long is your streaming running and why no more Pokemon? Thank you for Sip for Sora.
Yeah.
Because
It's a
I
complicated
killed
story.
them. That's why.
Yeah.
And also we have fecked up.
A little bit. Yeah, we've been going for about 2 hours now.
How do I do this?
I suppose now is as good a time as any to potentially have an AMA in the chat. Go ahead and
AMA?
ask me anything.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
I'll just.
Same goes for mine as well. While I work out what on earth I'm doing.
Yeah, and I'll just pause the game for now so that you don't hear that music on top of the just chat music. Ah, gosh. So, yes, any questions you might have for either myself or GaelicNox here, feel free to post them. I beg of you. Give us... What's the term that streamers use? Engagement, that's it. The kids like using the word engagement. Christ on a stick.
Okay, I'll open... While I try desperately to work out things.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, worst case scenario, we can end the actual gaming portion of the stream here. But with any luck, we might be able to find a solution. Ah, man. You had it for question, but you forgot. You know, once again, Goblin. So that absolutely tracks. My word.
What I can... Let me try something. Okay.
Of course, take your time.
Uh,
First of all, leave you alone? When have you ever left me alone, Pusea? Answer me that. One horrific raid of your clan at my house after the other? Yes, we're world building here. We're establishing your VTuber lore. Pre-debut. You've been on your best behavior. Think of the context for that, Pusea. As far as goblin standards go, mayhaps. Ay, Bubba. You know what? Fair enough, lore. Hater, that's essentially my entire identity, Pusea. You would think you would know me that well after how many years we've known each other. And yes, in fact, lore, I did make a punny. To be fair, you don't have the best track record. Yeah, you know, it's not entirely my fault that cryptids keep falling into my lap out of God knows where. Like, between the alien, the goblin, the weird combination of a goat and English Mastiff here beside me.
Hey!
Hey, listen.
English Mastiff!
To be fair, that's the dog breed most commonly associated in many depictions of hellhounds.
You know. Wait.
You do, in fact, abduct me every Saturday, and honestly, I think that says more about you than it does me.
Good endurance.
It's absolutely your fault. Historical revisionism.
Okay, we are back. Hi, Immortal. How's it going? Also, thank you for the sip salsa. And then, Quinn, if you could have your own original Pokemon in the Pokemon universe,
You know?
licensed and everything, what would your original Pokemon be like?
You
And
have
what would they
no
cry be?
idea how funny that question is.
So I'd like to ask you to cast your glance down To the little creature in my hands.
Shall we discuss the creation process of that gremlin as well as the one you made for me?
Yes, absolutely.
So, as I mentioned before, Emmett already went out of their way to create a phenomenal introduction animation for the trailer for this streaming series. They did not stop there. They came up with an entire evolutionary line of hypothetical hot sauce and alcohol-based starters to reference for the image of us both dressed up as Rosa. Would you be okay with us showing the art?
Yes,
for
yes,
these
absolutely.
goblins? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So, let me go ahead and add image. Let's see here. Yes. Please excuse the tapping at my chamber
could you?
door, or rather my keyboard. Let's see. Go ahead.
It has...
So, this was the starter that Emmett conceived for me. Whoa, let's maybe... redirect a bit here. So, Emmett began asking questions about my preferred starters, and I indicated that I tend to gravitate towards starters that are bipedal and reptilian. And so they developed this line, which I need to search up what we ended up naming these little affronts to Darwinism. Let me see here. Let's see. And I should have just... There we are. Yes, I absolutely should have pinned these in our discussions.
Legal, okay.
So, the initial starter is called Peptor, which is a cross of Pepper, Carnotaurus, Dinosaur, and Reptar. The process of this was Emmett came up with the designs, I came up with the names. I believe it evolves into what I ended up calling Therutton, which is a combination of Heat, Theory, Theropod, Theratin, Theranzinosaurus, Runt, Rutting, Erupting, a bunch of different words. And the final form I decided to call Geocanto. After Geo, Latin for Earth, Rio, which is Spanish for king, Giganotosaurus, Picante, Encanto, and Canto. Call back to the Kanto region, because I do very much enjoy the aesthetic of Gen 1 and 2 Mon. Then we had... Let me actually adjust this so this is... Oh no, I'll just add it here. Fascinating stuff, I know. Just bear with me.
Not me just trying to get everything to work.
You are valid. I'll bring up the finalized design here. This was the starter set that Emmett invented for themselves. As you can see by the little goblin they are holding in their arms. And I believe that the names I ended up going with for them were Tipsid as in tipsy kid, young goat. Sauter, as in a sauntering satyr. And Fauniver, as in a faun in the traditional sense, the mythical sense rather. And falling over. Once again, I'm emphasizing the fact that this thing is just, stumbling around under its own influence, as it were. So, these were very, very phenomenal designs that, honestly, Emmett went above and beyond coming up with for a one-off video advertising the streaming series, and it goes to show just how phenomenal a character artist Emmett is. I feel the same way about accepting any compliments on my own. So, believe me, I understand. But
we're gonna try a thing,
yes.
See if it works.
Of course. See, I understood that reference, Omni. I, too, am a fan of Spyro the Dragon, which I will actually be continuing my playthrough of tomorrow. Though I know that Alora, I believe that's her name? The fawn character from Spyro 2. She specifically comes in Spyro 2. I'm playing Spyro 1. Closing up the night. We're not sure just yet, Lore. We're still trying to figure out the saving issue. Got big hand, little arms. Not sure how well thought out this plan was. Yes. Oh my gosh. But I do genuinely love these designs. Let me just send them back to the void from whence they came. Ah, my word.
I will work this shit out.
It may be...
I don't want to know this again!
It may be entirely possible that we have to resolve this issue off screen at some point.
Maybe.
Between now and next Friday/Saturday your time. But honestly, regardless of anything else, we beat the first two gyms with a single Pokemon. Something that's nothing to sniff at.
I will work this out.
Yes. So I think with that in mind, I should probably stick with the last save point I had, which was before the soft lock.
I was not so clever.
I think I'm going to go ahead and close the game for now. But this has been a memorable evening, all things considered.
Let's see if I can find someone to raid out to.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, the first person to pop up on my list was was Iron Mouse? Absolutely not. we're gonna go raid Serb.
Yeah, probably. A single drop in the ocean, as it were.
Whew.
But, yes, I think Serb will be a very good candidate.
Appreciative?
Yes.
Yeah. Holy moly. But, on my end, I'm gonna go try work out what on earth I'm doing, because what do I know? I'm working with coding at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Now we're thinking with portals.
But y'all behave, and I will talk to you next time on my side.
Of
Bye-bye.
course. And likewise on my side, thank you all so much, as always, for tuning in. I wish you a lovely rest of your evening/day/whatever nightmarish hellscape time zones have stuck you with. And in the interim, always remember, to fucking think.
Dun dun dun.